Alright guys, and welcome back. Back at it again with Sirfetch'd shenanigans here, and today we're going to be showcasing here Sirfetch'd versus Leafeon with Intellions. So this is at versus. Let's see how it goes here against Jean, I think her name is. And let's see how it goes, you know. See if we can take the dub up against Leafeon V. You know, our hand here looking okay, not that much of a bad start, and we start with Sato, so it's not bad at all. I was gonna say we don't have another basic. She might dunk us in here, but okay. We have here a quick ball. We can discard ourselves the Sonya. Probably checking in here. Ooh, the gourmandization. Pretty good. Now we can draw a little bit more cards. Didn't saw that. I forgot. Oh, Snorlax was in the deck. But that's okay. No energies here, so I might put that energy into the there it is, you know. So that way we can eventually attack with it. And then now we're gonna use Gourmandize to draw up to 4, and then our turn ends and we pass. Oh, a little bit of a flash there for the store. Kind of weird. Let's see what she promotes. I mean, starting with Crobats is a little bit bad there. But I think she has an Intellion Shady Dealings in hand, a Galarian, the Galar Mine in hand, also the Stadium, and there it is. So now the only way, discarding 2 evolution instants, 2 Intellions, and some green stuff there. But that's a pretty rough hand, you know. You hate to see it. Let's see what this research gives her. Another Drizzle, which is pretty good. For next turn, she can get herself an something. A level ball will guarantee a Sobble. So with that Sobble, she can get for next turn, she can evolve it into the Drizzle and then do some cool stuff with it. But unless we can retreat this big Chungus, oh the man, she got away out. Probably that will give her the Leafeon, and then before she ends her turn, she will do Greening Cells and accelerate another Grass Energy into that Leafeon, which is pretty good. So yeah, Green Cells, there it is. So a little bit of a slow start on her part, but being able to accelerate energy into the Leafeon is it's quite good, you know. It's pretty good indeed. And now let's see what our top deck is, and see if we can at least poke this. Oof. Oh wait, we can get ourselves 2 Pokemons, but after that, I think if we can get the Sirfetch'd and the Zapdos, and then we also have the Energy Search, we can get our energy in hand. But the thing is, the switching shenanigans, we need to be able to switch. So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves another Zapdos and the Minccino, and then probably go and get with the level ball another Minccino. Not benching that Zapdos, not yet. Don't do it, because for next turn we can either level ball for another Minccino, evolve the one that we have in hand. Try to use that hammer, see if we can get rid of the energy in the active Moltres, so that way she doesn't switch. But I think it will be better if we get rid of the energy in the Leafeon, because she can also get herself like a air balloon and attach it to that guy and then retreat. So I think now Crushing Hammer don't fail us. But it did. Don't worry. We get those two. And then Gorman dies again. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 new cards. So now we do not have to use that level ball. We can use that level ball for another Shinchino or Minchino eventually. And then evolve the 2 that we have there. Now let's see if she goes, because I don't know the other cards that she has in hand, but the worst case scenario, she retreats, promote the Leafeon, and bosses orders one of our Zapdos with the 2 energies. That is the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, she just retreat the Crobat, promotes the Leafeon, evolves it, and then takes a knockout here on this Snorlax. So which one of those 2 scenarios we will be hit with? I think I prefer the second one, or the one that she knocks out the Snorlax and not one of my Zapdos or Shinchinos, which is Minchinos, sorry. They're not evolve. Okay, so she keeps the energy. Does she have the boss? No, she doesn't. I don't think she does. Let's see. No, she doesn't. So best case scenario, it is. And now let's see which one we promote. Let's promote up this bad boy. Now we have a retreat cost of 2, which is pretty bad. Evolve here, evolve there. And now let's see what we can get, you know. We can attach 1 energy into the other Zapdos, but then I think we kind of need the scoop up or training core or a way to discard that. So we're gonna go ahead and make dude number 1, discard that Zapdos. We have Clara in hand, so we can use that for later, I guess. Not now. There's not that much. Oh, we're gonna discard the energy. So we're just playing. We're gonna try to play the waiting game here. We can get ourselves another quick ball, the level ball. Get ourselves another Shinchino, Minchino, whatever. And then for next turn, have it set up. But like I said, we need retreat shenanigans. We can't retreat now because of the Galar Mine. So what would it be? What would it be? What would it be? Ooh, that's bad. She can boss that, dude. She can boss it, and you have 2 energy retreat costs. With that Galar Mine, you will have 2 2 more retreat costs. Will put you in 240 damage, and you have only 210. You should have thought of that. But I think we think that we can retreat here. But even though we could, we can't do nothing. Oh, we're gonna go for the research. That's pretty nice indeed. Forget about the Clara. There it is. We have energy attachment per turn, pretty good. But when we have also bumping the stadium, and that, my friend, is pretty good. So we will be able to put pressure here on my opponent. I kind of want to scoop that up to have another Zapdos for later, I guess. We could have retreated, but we don't want to. And then hit my opponent for the 200. 200 will be good because right now, for next turn, we'll have to find 2 the Moltres and the 2 dark energies, so that way we can hit this. We can take a knockout here on these Leafeon for next turn, because right now she will be able to knock us out. But I think we should have bumped the stadium. But Leafeon plays like 4 or 3 Galar Mine, so I think we kind of want to save our training court for when we actually need it, you know, because we only play like 2 in this list, only 2 training court. So I think it is very wise to not play it now and play it later. And that's not Marnie. That's the Marnie. That's good for ourselves, not in its entirely, because we now have we have the training core at the bottom of the deck, but now we have a Birdkeeper and a Research. I kind of want to have like a quick bowl to get the. It's not a good hand. Well, that will be another energy hitting the discard pile, and I mean we can go for the Birdkeeper route. I think we can promote a Shinshino, then Birdkeeper, make do, draw 4, and then see what we get out of those. So yeah, there it is, a 240. That will be 2 more prices for my opponent. And we didn't promote. Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. Crushing Hammer, let's see if it hit. It didn't. Second Crushing Hammer, you suck. And I only played 2. We should have make do it. We had the... This is why I said that we should have promoted the Shinshino and not the Zapdos. Ooh, and we discarding it. Oh no. Hopefully we can get... Ooh, this is nice. This is quite nice. We can try to get ourselves a Moltres. Ooh, there it is. Nice. So we find the Moltres, which is pretty good. We're gonna bench it, accelerate those 2 energies, play the Research. I think we wanna scoop up the Zapdos before we play the Research. So that way we have the Moltres in the active, the Moltres in the active, and then all we will need is energy, which I think is pretty good. Cool. Use the scoop up. Use the scoop up. Yeah. See, smarticle in the article. And now rebench it and Research. Very nice. Do we get the energy? Oh no, we don't have the energy, but we had the training court, which is also pretty good. We can also do 1 more make do, just to see if we can save it. But no, we're gonna use it now. Training core, baby, let's go. And then level ball. See what we have here. Ooh, our hand looking pretty sketchy. Thinning our hand. Training court, attaching it to the active, and knockout, taking 3 prices. Because that Leafeon can attack next turn, so that's pretty good. Just double checking the discard pile here, see if we have something cool. And yeah, 150, 160, 170 damage. So that's quite enough to take a knockout there. And now, if she doesn't promote the Leafeon, we can still boss it and deal 170 more, which is pretty good. And then we can use our Clara. No, if we use boss, we can use Clara. Or we can just use Clara, set up another Moltres, take the knockout here with the to the Sabo, take 1 price, and then we will have 2 prices left, and all we have to do is just boss win. I think that's the easy route. The tough route will be not tough, but we also have Sirfetch'd in hand. But no, like I said, if you play Clara, you can't play boss. So We will have to find ourselves another Moltres, and gosh, no, I think we should go for the safer one, because for that second option we will have to do like a couple of more steps, because right now we will need another scoop up plus 2. We need to be able to, so this training core has to stay. If this training core stay, we can manage to get ourselves another energy, another fighting energy. See if we have more scoop ups in the deck or in hand, and then scoop up this Zapdos, make do, try to get another energy, and if we get ourselves another fighting energy, we can rebench it, retreat the active one for 2, and see how it goes down there. And my opponent's going for, and we don't have the oh, but we have a Bird Keeper. But if we play Bird Keeper, then like I said, we can somebody's calling. But if we do the Bird Keeper, we can't do the bosses. You know, it's like kind of weird. And if we use Clara, we can't get the, you know. So I think we'll have to see. We'll have to play Make Do, see if we can draw into an energy. Because right there is, we have 2 energies. Ooh, that's nice. And there it is. Oh, okay. I think we have it. I think we have game here, because we can do bench a Sirfetch'd, and then retreat, boss's orders, and take the knockout on the Leafeon, which has only 200 HP. Yes. Yes. This is a good play. And then use the ability, retreat, and now busty doo doo, and take the knockout. And now all we need is one more prize and we win the game. Now, how can we win the game now? We have Bird Keeper in hand. The only thing that we will need is hope that my opponent does not play a Galar Mine. If she plays on the Galar Mine, then that will be kind of like weird, because we will need to Bird Keeper, switch into one of the Zapdos, and then try to draw into a scoop up net to get it out. So we will draw 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards per turn. 1 per turn, and then the other ones 3 with Bird Keeper, and then 4 with the Make Do's. I think we should be able to get and my opponent attaches a Leaf energy into the active Crobat. She needed a Dark energy in order to do like poison. Ooh, but there it is. I think we win the game. She is bossing and tried to poison us, but since she does not have the Dark energy, she cannot perform the attack, and that's a misplay from my opponent. She should have used the training cord and get it, and not use the, oh, there it is, we got air balloon. So that's yeah, there it is. I think that's pretty much that's pretty much it. That is game. That will be the game there for my opponent. You know, I think if she would have tried to get, like, I mean, I don't know, I didn't saw her hand, but if she had like a Drizzle, she would have been able to get like a Drizzle, get the Galar Mine before playing the Galar Mine, use a training core, get the Dark energy, attach it into the active, and Galar Mine poison. So that way, because right now that Sirfetch'd couldn't attack for next turn unless I retreat it. But it will mean that I will have to get another scoop up. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention how many scoop up we played that. I think we only played 2 scoop ups in the early game. We played 4 in the list, so we should have 2 more in the deck, because we saw most of our prices, and most of our prices were just Shinchinos and like supporters or stuff. So I think that with the Bird Keeper retreat and draw per turn, Bird Keeper retreat, draw 3 more, plus the Make Do, I think we still would have gotten the win and the knockout there. on the Crobat. Yeah, but that's about it. That's about it with the Sirfetch'd shenanigan. Pretty cool deck. It's a single prize card deck, and I think you want to be playing the Sirfetch'd first, like early in the game, so that your opponent can take 2 prizes and then you can return it back with the 120. And I think it's just pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and I think you can one-shot most of the stuff. Like if you again, if you go against Gengar, you hit it for weakness. If you go against Mew, you hit it for weakness. And if you go up against Arceus, you hit it for weakness. So I want to see if I can rebuild it again. Pretty much similar to this list, only with taking the 2 crushing hammers. The 2 crushing hammers, I think they're not that useful. I think we put the choice belt in them. We'll make our opponents, we will make our Pokemons deal more damage, and having like a Zapdos hit for it does like 70, 80, 90, hitting for 110 and paralyze. That's pretty cool. And Moltres, depending on how many prizes your opponent has taken, guarantee 30 more damage is pretty cool, you know. So I think it can make it. But let's see what we decide to be playing. I think for next month we will be having a 1K in Coco, and still deciding what the hell to play, you know. Hopefully it's a best of 3. If it's not best of 3, then I will have to see what the heck I play. I've been testing most of the time Rapid Strike Malamar. I still have to like tweak a little, like 1 or 2 cards of it, but so far it's been working pretty good, pretty great. Can't complain about it. But yeah, that's enough of me talking here. I hope you guys have an excellent day. Before you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment down below I don't know, something Pokemon related or nothing else, but leave something constructive down below so we can interact a little bit. But that will be it, guys. See you guys on the next one, and peace out.